welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Catalina. I am the owner of Salon, Lash and Beauty, which is a lash and day spa in Elizabeth, New Jersey, and I am making this video so you guys can get to know a little bit more about me, who I am in real life aside from the business. So stay tuned. I'm going to be asking a few questions that my friends and some frequently asked questions that my clients came up with for me to answer. The first question is, how old are you? I am 26 years old. I am about to be 27 in June, which kind of sucks because I think it's going to be in quarantine, but when I wasn't looking forward to celebrating 27 anyway, but 26 and I am a Gemini. Where were you born? I was born in Cali, Colombia. I am an immigrant. I was born in Colombia. I came here when I was 6 years old. I was basically raised here. That's why my English is so well. When I came here, we actually came to New York first. We came to America to stay with a relative, my uncle. And then my mom's friend moved here in Elizabeth actually, and we've been here ever since. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is pink. If you haven't noticed from the salon, the walls are pink, the curtains are pink, my background is pink. That's my overall favorite color. If you're talking about what I like to wear, I like to wear a lot of blacks and a lot of whites, and I feel like those two colors are very flattering to me. I feel like because I'm tan, bold colors like that look really good on me, and I like black because it's slimming. But yeah, so I guess my overall favorite color is pink. What is your favorite holiday? My favorite holiday is definitely Christmas. I love Christmas. I actually throw an annual Christmas party every single year with my best friends, and it's a girls only party and it's really fun. I get really festive and really into it. So like I make appetizers for everybody. We make like a really big pitcher of sangria, and it's themed every year. So last year, well actually this past year, I didn't have one. I was overwhelmed with the salon, and I don't know, I just felt kind of like I had too much going on. It was so busy at the salon and my head was like all over the place. But I don't plan on missing another annual Christmas party. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, I do one of those every year, and then I have one for the kids. I have an annual cookie party. So that's just started since I got my own place, but I have an annual cookie party for my friends' kids. I don't have any kids, but they do, and they come over and they roll out their cookies, they decorate them, and it's really fun actually. And I have like separate stuff for the adults, so like, you know, we get our little drink on too, and it's just like a whole bunch of fun. What is your favorite style of music? So that's tough because Colombian, so like I can really jam out to like some salsa sometimes I get like kind of like a headache from listening to too much English music. I don't know if that happens to anyone. Like I just feel like I can't stand it and I have to like switch over the station, and I'll listen to like some salsa. I like old school salsa, so like I like Grupo Niche, I guess caleño salsa too, like it's a particular style. But I also enjoy kind of like mellow music. So I listen to, like, right now really big for me is Majid Jordan. I like Childish Gambino. That's kind of like my flow right now. And then like I love me some old school Drake. I was just listening to that today. And then of course I like Spanish trap. So like I love Bad Bunny and Ozuna and that kind of music too. Like depends on my vibe, I guess. Depends on where I'm at and who I'm with and what I'm doing. What's been keeping me busy during this quarantine? So personally, what's been keeping me busy during this quarantine, or what I've been doing with my time, is basically working on my fitness a little bit. I have actually been running around the block since the parks are closed. I run around, I've been doing 2 miles a day. That's been keeping my mind sharp, because I feel like running is kind of like an inner battle with yourself. You have to like talk yourself through it and like tell yourself like, you better do this, you could do this. Like, I like basically talk like shit to myself. I talk crap to myself, you know? I'm like, you can totally do this. Like, I'm like, you better get this shit done. You better finish. Like, you're not a quitter. Keep going, you know? And I feel like doing that kind of like helps you tackle everything on in your day. Okay, next question. Who is your biggest inspiration? So I really like this question because I would have to say that my biggest inspiration is my mother. And I know that sounds so like cliche, but my mother is my biggest motivation because she came to this country so that I could be something. So whenever I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, or whenever I'm feeling defeated or unmotivated, I just think about that and I just think to myself, how dare I quit or not be the best that I can be when she gave up so much for me to be able to have the opportunity to do this. Especially now that I have a salon every single day, that's what I tell myself. Like, how dare I not give it my all every single day? So that motivates me. The thought of that, the thought of how much sacrifice my mom like had to make for me to be in this position today is what drives me completely. So the next question is, what made you start doing lashes? What made me start doing lashes was money. When I started doing lashes, or when I took my first lash course, I was actually working at a car dealership, Honda car dealership nearby, and I kind of was feeling stuck. Like, I felt like I was making the same amount of money all the time, and I wanted to make more. I wanted to go on vacations, I wanted to save more, I wanted to buy a house, which is funny now because I was like only like 21 or 22, but I had all these ambitions and I just felt like it wasn't doing it for me. So I took my first course and I decided to invest in that. Well, actually I took that course and then I actually didn't do lashes for a little bit because my schedule didn't allow me to at the time, which is then why I got another job that had steady hours. But yeah, I started doing it because I wanted more money and it led me here. So that just goes to show you guys, like, you need to seize every single opportunity and make the best out of every situation that you can. Because when I started this, I wasn't like, oh yeah, like I want to be this like crazy lash artist and have a lash studio. Like, when I started, there weren't lash studios at every corner like there are now. So I didn't have these ambitions from the beginning. Like, that wasn't my intention when I first took my first course. I just wanted like a little side money. But if you take things seriously enough, like if you like it and you take it serious enough, like, you just don't know where it can go, what places it could take you. So that's a little tip, I guess. What made you transition from Cat's Lashes to Sorella? So only my OGs would know this, but before we were Sorella, my brand, which is my personal brand, it was called Cat's Lashes. I transitioned from Cat's Lashes to Sorella because I didn't really want Sorella to be about just one person. I wanted my salon to be about a group of women who came together and did something amazing that grew this place into being something beyond themselves. I feel like the group of girls that I work with or that work with me, they are all team players. I feel like we all work really well together as a team. We have great ideas, we brainstorm. Even during this quarantine, we're still doing meetings and everyone's really eager to grow and self-motivated, and I just really love that. So what Sorella actually means is sisterhood. So that's why I named it that. I loved that it meant sisterhood. Sorella is an Italian word meaning sister, and I just like the way it sounded, and I really like what it means, and I really feel like it's what we embody. We're a sisterhood, and when our clients come to us, I feel like they become an extended version of our sisterhood, and I just love that. What is the best and the worst part about owning a business? I would say the best part about owning a business is having control of your environment. So I feel like anywhere that I've worked, I feel like I've been an asset to the environment. And what I mean by that is that I am very positive. I'm a team player. I usually fit into most places very gracefully. So I have always hated when I work somewhere and the team is really good and everyone's working so well together, and then they add this one person who at first seems really great, but then turns out to be completely the opposite and kind of like throws everything off. And then because you're not the boss, you have to like deal with someone's attitude for a while, and it just kind of like throws you off, and it makes you not want to go to work and stuff like that. I feel like the best part is that I don't have to do that anymore. I protect the environment at the salon with my dear life. I will not hire anyone that has a bad attitude. For me, it's all about people that have a good attitude, who want to work, who want to learn. That is priceless. I can teach you how to be the best that you can be, give you the tools that you need so that you can grow in a professional manner, like in a technique or talent kind of manner, but you cannot teach someone how to have a good attitude or how to be a team player. The worst part about owning a business, I would say, is that you have to deal with so many different personalities. So when you have employees, you have to figure out everyone's personalities separately and address people in the way that they will receive what you're trying to say or trying to have them do in a good way, but it's specific to everyone's personality type. So what someone can take the wrong way, the other person may not take the wrong way. And I feel like that's the worst part about it, having to people please and kind of like maneuver yourself to trying to be the best boss that you can be. So the next question is, what advice would you give someone who is trying to start their own business? My biggest advice to anyone who is trying to start their own business is to make sure that they're doing it for the right reasons. I feel like a lot of people think that owning a business is all about money, this, like money that, money this, buying yourself all these things. And they don't realize, you know, the most successful people have had to sacrifice so many things in order to get to where they are in their business. So I like to be very mindful of those things, and I'm always like talking to successful business owners and trying to see how they got through it. So the number one thing that they all had in common and that they said and that I agree with is that you have to have a passion for it. You know, if you are doing what X, Y, and Z or whatever business you're into, whatever field it may be in, and you don't have a passion for it, there is no way, for one, that business is going to succeed. Number two, that you will retain your sanity. And those two go hand in hand. So if you do not have a passion for what you are doing, you won't have the vision that is necessary for you to keep the business moving forward. And if you don't have a passion for what you're doing, what the business will require of you, or from you I should say, and the sacrifices that it will require for you to make won't be worth it to you because you don't love what you do. So that is my biggest advice. Make sure that your intentions are clear and that they are pure. So that concludes our video for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you got to know a little bit more about who I am aside from the business world. my YouTube channel will focus a little bit more on what it's like to be a business owner, a salon owner, a young entrepreneur, and basically all of my struggles that I've come across or overcame in this time. So if you are interested in that kind of content, click the link down below. When I started my business, I found that I had a difficult time finding more information, or should I say direct information, as to what you actually need to do to open up. So I plan to just shed some light on some of those things and hopefully help you guys a little bit more on your journeys. So like I mentioned before, if you're interested in this kind of content and you want to keep up with me, subscribe down below, and I'll see you at the next episode. Thank you.